It is Memorial Day, and this morning we have a list of events you can still participate in around the inland Northwest to remember and honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
Plus, burn ban restrictions are in place in eastern Washington due to an increase in fire danger over the weekend. Nicole Hernandez, she has more.
Yeah, those backyard bonfires like these are not going to be able to happen, but some campsites are allowing campfires. I'll have more details coming up.
And of course, we're going to take you outside where sun is up and temps are on the rise. We'll let you know what to expect as our heat builds in the coming days.
Good morning and thank you for watching Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Dana Marie McNichol. We're beginning with breaking news this morning. The Spokane Police Department has located the suspect in a child luring incident over the weekend.
Yeah, frightening situation. Police say the suspect was picked up on an unrelated warrant and is now in custody.
The man allegedly attempted to buy a young girl. Now this investigation is ongoing. It happened Saturday afternoon near Empire Avenue and Cincinnati Street near Northtown Mall. Police are still urging the public, if you have any information on this case, to please call the number on your screen.
We do have more breaking news to get to now. The Idaho State Police say they took one man into custody after a high-speed chase in Rathdrum.
Police arrested a 33-year-old man on several charges, including assaulting an officer and eluding.
That's right. So ISP says they received reports of someone driving erratically around 4:30 on Sunday. When they gave commands to pull over, police say the driver sped up and got on I-90. Authorities say he then slammed on his brakes, causing officers to crash.
Police say the suspect also crashed into two other vehicles. Authorities slowed the vehicles with spike strips. A Kootenai County deputy tased the suspect after he got out of his car carrying a hatchet. No injuries were reported.
Well, it is Memorial Day, of course, and we know a lot of people are getting outside to barbecue and be with other family members as we honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
That's right. So, Jeremy, if people are maybe traveling back home or still getting outside, what can we expect for our day? I know this is going to be a hot week.
Oh, it is a hot week, and it really all kind of starts today. Today is our first official, what I would call a hot day. We're going to define hot as temperatures 9 degrees or above what is considered normal this time of year, and our normal is about 71 degrees. Yesterday we hit 79, and today we're going to be up in the 80s, so we can officially call today hot. And it's already starting out on the warm side. You can see a lack of wind and plenty of sunshine there in Coeur d'Alene earlier this morning, with your temperatures already in the mid-50s. 56 in both Coeur d'Alene and Spokane this morning, 52 in Sandpoint, and how about 60 in Wenatchee and Moses Lake. That comes thanks to clear skies overhead, and you got a couple of clouds trying to move out of the Cascades. They're just getting squashed as quickly as they do. So for us, we wind up seeing a mostly sunny day today, with temperatures on the rise. By 8, we're up in the 60s here in Spokane. By noon, we're up near 80, and by this afternoon, we top out in the mid-80s here in town. So it's going to be a warm one if you plan on heading out for any observance on this Memorial Day. Just plan accordingly and drink plenty of water. Tomorrow, even warmer, and Wednesday, looks like the culmination of this heat wave is 95 degrees, and we stay warm as we head into the second half of the week. All of those details coming up.
Well, Memorial Day means remembering those who made the ultimate sacrifice to our country.
Yeah, that's right. And there are a lot of events happening around the inland Northwest to remember those we have lost. Heritage Funeral and Cremation will be hosting the second annual Heroes Breakfast outside at Riverside Memorial Park. Now, the breakfast is free for veterans and service personnel and $3 for all others. All proceeds benefit Second Harvest. Also, the American Legion Riders will do a flag cruise at 10 a.m. through Riverside and Fairmount Memorial Park.
Medical Lake will not be holding a public ceremony for Memorial Day this year. Instead, they are doing a virtual Memorial Day observance on their Facebook page today. For a full list of activities happening this Memorial Day, text the word Memorial 509-448-2000. We'll send that list directly to your phone.
New burn restrictions are in place today in eastern Washington.
That's why we have Nicole Hernandez. She joins us live to talk about where campfires are allowed this week.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, guys. So unfortunately, bonfires like these in your backyard are not going to be able to happen, and that's because of these burn restrictions. So these restrictions are in place for 3 reasons. 1, because we have high fire danger right now. 2, people actually burning small debris has been causing more fires. And 3, of course, the dry and warm weather we've been having. So take a look at everything you need to know about these burn restrictions. First, we're going to start off with small debris fires. Those fires are now limited to a 4-foot wide diameter pile in the foothills and upper basin in Spokane and portions of Lincoln County north of Highway 2. Campfires are not allowed except for in approved designated campgrounds in that same area. Fire danger has increased from moderate to high in the lower basin area. Now, the Department of Natural Resources wants to remind you of some fire safety tips. You do have to remember, if you are able to build a campfire in one of those designated areas, you have to douse that campfire with water before leaving it. If it's still warm to the touch at all, it is not safe to leave. And then, of course, watch the weather. Windy conditions around debris burn piles can cause nearby trees and grasses to spark as well. So if you're interested in more information about these burn restrictions, you can actually text the word burn to 509-448-2000. We'll send you all the information. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Nicole, thank you. Time now for your morning rush. More news in less time.
In observance of Memorial Day, multiple closures are planned by the city, including the waste energy facility.
Yeah, also some information you'll want to take note of. Garbage and clean green pickup for all customers, and curbside recycling will not be picked up today. Now, this is especially important for collection for week A customers. They will be a day later all week for their recycling. Now, City Hall and the Spokane Municipal Court are closed as well, and parking meters are free today.
When Lake City High School students come back to class after the holiday weekend, they will be required to wear masks once again. They dropped the mandate after a surprise executive order from the acting lieutenant governor. Governor Brad Little was out of town and called that mask mandate an irresponsible, self-serving political stunt.
We're hearing people are confused and they're frustrated and they don't know, are we with masks today or are we not?
The Lake City students were caught in the middle of their mask mandate, which was put into effect after 23 students tested positive for COVID-19 in 1 month. They will begin requiring masks again tomorrow after that long weekend.
A Harbor Patrol unit rescued a 31-year-old man who fell out of his kayak near Alkai Beach on Sunday.
You all right? Not so much?
Police spotted what looked like an empty kayak, but as they got closer, they saw a man clinging to the kayak. We're told that the man had been in the water for at least an hour and was near exhaustion. Police remind people that the temperature in the Sound right now is just over 52 degrees and hypothermia can set in after just 15 minutes. And that is your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
Well, this morning we're covering and continuing our coverage of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Now, Tom says that it only takes him 30 seconds to make a California roll. So what do we got to do first?
Well, after the break, he takes us step by step how to make a sushi roll. Coming up.
And still ahead this morning, paddleboarding is now banned on a popular spot on the Little Spokane River. Brandon T. Jones is there this morning with the details.
It's watercraft season here at the St. George Put-in. We're talking about kayaks, canoeing, but this year you can't launch a paddleboard from this particular location. I'll tell you everything you need to know in just a few minutes.
And we've got temperatures on the rise. That's going to want you to go out and get in some of that water around the inland Northwest. But it's going to be one of those weeks where you just got to be cognizant of how hot it is. I'll have the details coming up after the break.
They tossed you, it would just cut to you cold and let you say everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.